As promised, we're going to bring him on. Calls himself the legend, and then put cuffs right before it. And then you have Cuffs the Legend. That's right, from Some Dude Show on Up On Game Presents. Make sure you check him out, and go check him out on, on his social media handles as well. What's happening, CTL?
Bro, what's good, man? Like it's NBA time, man. It's right around the corner, man. I can smell the popcorn.
I'm glad you said that, because that's why you're here, because you're the man, the myth, the legend to talk about it and to do it. Here we got this whole thing with James Harden going on, and let's TJ, Plex, Cuffs. Let's take a listen to what James had to say, and let's get some opinions, some feedback on it.
When I got traded here, my whole thing was I wanted to retire at 60. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be here and retire at 60. And the front office didn't have that in their future plans. It's literally out of my control. It's something that I didn't want to happen in the sense of being in this position. But I got to make a decision for my family. I understand this is a business.
Cuffs, we'll start with you, man. I mean, what's your take on this?
Man, my thing with James is I just want to know what his legacy is. What does he want his legacy to be? Because he's in a perfect basketball situation with Joel, returning MVP. You got Tyrese Maxey. Carl Thomas made a song called So Emotional, and that's what I see with James. Like, he is so emotional, man. He's never been happy. Yeah, you're right. He's never happy, bro. Like, it's like he wasn't happy in Brooklyn. He played with KD. He had Kyrie. Nice trio that could have did things. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy in Houston. Now he wanted to go back to Houston. That didn't happen. Now he's in Philly with a dominant big man, still not happy. And it's like I said, I feel like it's a perfect basketball fit for him, but I don't know if he's really a winner, bro. And y'all guys been around winners. Plaxico won the Super Bowl. LaVar, you a legend. TJ, you played with Chad. Like, y'all guys were dogs. Y'all was winners. It didn't matter about the stats. It didn't matter about none of that stuff. With James, it's like the opposite. Because they were saying he wanted to go back to Houston so he can win another scoring title, perhaps. Like, what? Who cares? Who cares about a scoring title? We've seen you do all that. But I think it's an ego thing, man, where in his mind, certain great players like that do have big egos, and he still thinks he's the 2017, 2018 version of James Harden. That's what he talks like his ego is talking right now. But he is a number 2 option at this stage of his career, man. So I just wish he'll humble himself, because kids are watching. Young players watching. What's your legacy going to be?
What is the reason for his stance? Is it that he didn't like the way he was being used, or is it the fact that Philadelphia said, we're not giving you a max contract with the way you're playing?
Yeah, that's what happened. It's like they made a backdoor deal. They probably told him, yeah, we're going to pay you. And then, like I said, they saw him not show up in Game 7. Well, they had a chance to really put the Celtics away and go to the conference
Game
finals.
6.
In Game 6, yeah, you're right. Game 6. And then he didn't do nothing those last 2 games, basically. So, Morey was sitting back thinking, like, I know we got a great relationship. I know I wined and dined you to get you to come up here. But, man, I can't pay this guy, because that guy, no disrespect at all. But, like, James Harden is, like, a better version of, like, a Cuttino Mobley right now at that stage. Like, he can give you nights where he give you 30, 35. He can give you 35, as he showed in the conference in the semifinals against Boston. I think he had 42 that game, or 45.
He had 45.
Yeah, he had 45, and it's like he can do that, but he can only do that in spurts now. Like, the Houston Harden would give you a 40 ball any night because he was in great shape. Those lungs was different. Them lungs were different, man. Them lungs burning now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can ask Braun. Like, the lungs are burning now. That's what comes with age, man. So I just think he needs to humble himself. And if he's a winner, if he wants to win, man, just ride it out with Embiid in Philly. The fans love you.
Right, man. He's in the best situation in Philly if he wants to contend to win an NBA championship. But only reason I can see him wanting to go back to Houston because he's really going to be the only person that can shoot the basketball because he's going to score all the points. So that's the reason. That's the reason why he wants to go back to Houston. But it's like you said, man. I think what happened was that him and Morey in that organization, man, they made a backdoor deal. To give him,
Especially he takes less money, Plaxico, when they sign
to give him
PJ Tucker.
To give him a max deal, but if they don't let the Boston Celtics out of the building in Game 6, then we're not having this conversation. I think that's what it all stems from. So if he's saying that the relationship between the organization and Morey is beyond repair, then I mean, if he's not going to play basketball in Philadelphia, then what's the next move? Where is he going to play basketball at?
Yeah, I think it's individual accolades, but you know what I would love to see? I would love to see two things happen. If he can go to Miami, I think he's scared of the grind. He's scared of that situation.
No, he doesn't have it to play in Miami.
Man, y'all just really killing Harden.
I don't like that. I don't like him in Miami at all because James
scared
Harden
of the grind. Huh?
He does not. He don't play defense.
Hey,
Miami is about physicality, rebounding, and playing defense.
Hey, but you know when you sign
that
up
he don't do
to go to Miami, you know what comes with it. You know what comes with playing with the Miami Heat.
I would love to see him in that Heat culture just to see if he's about that life is what I'm saying. And I don't think he is. So the only alternative to make James Harden happy, because everybody wants to be loved, right? All athletes will tell you this, the stars, everybody on the roster, they want some love. So if he wants love and he don't feel like Philly's showing him enough love, why not just go back to OKC and ride out to the sunset where you all started with the young boys? Be a mentor.
Man, listen,
to Josh Giddey.
We all get to a certain point as athletes, and we got to be honest with ourselves and look ourselves in the mirror and be honest and say, you know what, I'm no longer the player that I used to be.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the things that he's having some issue with, his ego and pride and all those things in the way. Listen, I'm sure Carmelo Anthony would love to be playing basketball right now. But he's not the Carmelo that we have been accustomed to seeing when he was in Denver and playing in New York. Every chapter comes to an end. When he has to realize that he's not the 2 or 3, 4-time leading NBA scoring title James Harden that he was 7 years ago. So maybe
it's like that meme. It's like that meme, Plaque. It's like that meme where they say, you're not that guy. You're not that guy anymore, man.
You're not. And it's fine. We still love you, Harden. You know what I mean? Like, I still got crazy love for him, but, dog, you're just not that guy anymore to drop, give me 40 and 50.
All right. Well, James Harden, you've just got a lot of dirt poured on top of you. I don't know that you're in the coffin and in the ground yet, but it seems as though you're dead up on game.
Hey, man, we can bring him on the show. I ain't got no problem with that.
Hey, which means that this topic is dead as well. Let's move on. What else is going on of note to discuss in the NBA right now? Cuffs, what's hot on your radar?
On my radar right now, man, I got to be honest. I know a lot of LA Laker fans listening to the show, man, out on the West Coast. I just want to say personally, excuse me, to the Laker fans, to Laker Nation, number 5 is coming. Go ahead to Party City. Go to Party City. Go.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back it up. Number 5 what?
For LeBron. LeBron about to get his 5th ring this year, so I want everybody to go to Party City. Like I was saying.
Come on.
Go to Party City?
Yeah, go to Party City.
Where you and TJ was at last night drinking at?
Yeah, you see, I'm just going to listen. I'm just listening,
you and
baby.
TJ was smoking and drinking somewhere last night. Brian going to get his number
man.
5?
It should be stated that Cuffs is a known and pronounced Lakers fan. You know, it should be stated.
What the Western Conference is looking like right now?
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
come on, man.
The Golden State Warriors.
We ain't talking about Golden State.
But look, as currently constructed, they don't have anything for the Lakers. The Phoenix Suns, Booker, Bill, KD, I love those guys. I'm fans of all those guys, but it's too many little shoulders on the Suns. They don't have enough big shoulder guys.
Little shoulders.
So you think the Lakers can beat the Phoenix Suns in a 7-game series?
Yeah, it'll probably go 6 or 7, but I'm telling you, here's
the Denver Nuggets.
And the Nuggets. I ain't mentioned the Nuggets
yet. Come on,
yet.
Man.
I did mention the Nuggets because
you did?
I don't think they replaced Bruce Brown. They didn't replace those guys on the team like Jeff Green. They're gonna miss those guys. And
That's a good point.
The target is on their back this year, so it's going to be different when you're being hunted this year. And I think the Lakers have so much more size. You've seen Christian Wood right now. Christian Wood looking good, Plax.
Who?
Max Christie. Austin Reed's going to be a potential all-star this year.
But aren't you guys, and TJ, you could chime in on this too, but Cuffs, aren't y'all basing this off of Anthony Davis being a part of the games and playing?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
being healthy.
These guys,
AD has to be healthy. We know that. But
Okay, so isn't that
AD
a
is
big
playing 60 games this year. That's enough.
Isn't that a big contingency here that AD can actually be available for them to win it all? I mean,
Isn't that all the best teams, your best players
No.
need to play?
Hey,
No.
KD.
No, yes, what you're saying,
Anthony-
yes, but Anthony has proven that he don't play.
I
Anthony
agree.
Davis
He gets
came
hurt.
out- Anthony
He
Davis
gets hurt.
came out and said 2 weeks ago that he wants to play in all 82 games.
Nah, we
And I
don't need
believe
him in
the
82.
NBA
We just
is
need him
gonna
in
start
60.
finding the teams.
His brain is
For
saying that,
resting
but his
players.
knees, hips, ankles, toes,
Come on,
I
man.
don't think those
back.
is agreeing with him.
Come on,
AD
Cuff.
is back. AD is back. He gonna play like 65. They're not
Where
even
he
gonna
been at for the last few years?
They're not
Wow.
going to need him. They're not going to need him for 82 this year because they are so
Oh,
deep.
my
They are deep.
gosh.
And Japanese Jordan, Hachimura is here.
Who?
Don't forget Hachimura.
Rui.
He's pretty good.
Hachimura is.
He's
Y'all
pretty
got some- y'all
good.
got
He's
some
pretty
nicknames
good.
for
I
these-
like his
for
game.
these
I want to leave y'all with this, though. I want to leave y'all with this, man. The spicy thing that I'm seeing right now is Victor Wembanyama. Bro,
Right.
he looks like a 7'4" Tracy McGrady to me right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my greatness. That's my favorite player.
His highlight, what he's done, like last night, man. Like, watch the highlights from last night. Like, bro, like he's gonna have moments every single night, whether it's a defensive rotation, shot blocking, just the way he can cover ground at that size. Like, watch the highlights from last night. Like the way he covers ground on both ends of the floor. He did a Euro step from the 3-point line and dunked. Like I've never seen that. I've never seen a Euro step from the 3-point line.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Me
I know-
either. I got to check it out.
Yeah, they call Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis was labeled a unicorn many years ago, and he didn't really live up to that. But I pray that this kid stays healthy because Victor, I think he is really the basketball unicorn we're going to get a chance to really see.
All right.
Wow. Hey, let me ask you about Boston. They the last time we talked, I kind of felt like, losing Smart is a hurt piece. But they've since added Drew Holiday. And just seeing that him fill that void, I've always felt Brown and Tatum were players that are megastar players, no doubt, but I don't know that they had the personality to be that person that wills them to that next level, that leadership quality or that dog that it's like they're going to get you to go to the next level. I don't know that that's Drew Holiday, but from all reports I've heard about him, he very much has that type of leadership brand and resume that he brings to the table. And clearly he brings a toughness and a hard-nosedness almost like a PJ Tucker, but he can facilitate. He can facilitate with the ball, and I feel like this gives now, to me, it now puts them back in the conversation of winning the East and it not just being a foregone conclusion that Milwaukee will do it.
Yeah, I think I agree with everything you said. I think Drew Holiday, like he puts them over. I put them over the Bucks slightly because of him, because Tatum and Brown been heavy ISO scorers their whole career, and they've never had somebody just to get them easier looks and, like you said, facilitate. I think Drew Holiday is really going to bring that, man, and I see him stepping into more of a Rondo role as far as their leadership and, like you said, being a vocal leader, because he has that championship pedigree and that championship respect. Because they've seen him win a championship. So Tatum, Brown, those guys going to be all ears this year, like really locking in. Like Malcolm Brogdon, they got him last year to be that guy, but he was injured here and there. It wasn't really a seamless fit because Brogdon does have certain limitations offensively. Drew Holiday can get you 25, 30 some nights. He'll sneak up on you and cook you some nights. But I just think it's a perfect piece, man. Like they've been missing this for a while since Rondo.
It is. They definitely have two elite defenders in the backcourt with Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday. So we're gonna see how they match up in the East.
So like you said about AD staying healthy, with Boston, it's going to come down to KP, Porzingis. He got to stay healthy because that's been a knock on him every year. Last year he was great in Washington, but we know Boston a different type of pressure. It's a different type of pressure. It's almost like LA pressure. So I want to see Porzingis because he's looking real good right now in the preseason.
Okay.
Anything else, TJ? Plex?
Oh yeah. Hey, Cuffs. Hey man,
What's up?
Stay off the drugs, man. There's no way the Lakers going
They say crack is a powerful drug.
Colorado, man, we coming.
Come on, man.
So who you got? Who you got, Black? Black, who you got winning the West?
I'm going Phoenix Suns and Milwaukee Bucks in NBA Finals.
Nah.
Too many little shoulders. The shoulders too little, man. Phoenix shoulders too little. I'm telling y'all. Remember I said that.
I know what a set of little shoulders can do. And they're gonna prove it. And they're gonna prove it.
Who you got in the finals, Cuff? Who you got in the finals, Cuff?
Oh, I got the LA Lakers, of course, and I'm going with the Celtics, man. I want to see that battle for the 18th banner.
That's what I have as well.
That's what you have, TJ?
Yes.
Well, these LA Laker guys, man, everybody's on the same
Lakers,
page.
Celtics.
They speak the same language. They agree with each other. AD's going to play 70 games. I mean, come on, man. You got to stop.
But AD is going to be the defensive player of the year. If anything, he wants that award, man. He's been getting jerked for that.
Y'all are really on something out there.
You said AD wants defensive player of the year.
He wants it. I know that for a fact. He wants it. He's been getting jerked the last couple of years. They had a preseason poll.
By
right?
what?
They had a poll the other day about the defensive players of the year, who the best, like leading candidates. They had him receiving votes. He wasn't even in the top 4 or 5 in the poll. So he's motivated.
Well, good thing it's on paper.
So y'all think he's going to retire the nickname Street Clothes Davis? That ain't going to be his thing this year?
Nah, it's all day AD. All day AD is back now.
You know that there was an all-day AD that played football. That was kind of where that nickname came from. He played a lot of games. I'm just thoroughly perplexed that y'all really have faith in the fact that he's going to be able to stay healthy enough to have that type of impact on this team.
New season, new him.
I believe, man. It's something special about this team, y'all. I'm dead serious right now. It's something serious about this team. They smiling. You seen Braun last night. He went and changed middle of the game, man. He on the bench eating fruit bowls. It's something
Man,
there, man.
hey, it's something different about my New York Giants team. They smiling in there and all that.
If they smiling, it's a problem. They ain't got nothing to smile about.
They smiling. It's something different about this team. They just ain't the same damn results.
Oh, man.
I already see Platt's gonna be a hater all year.
This is going to be so much fun. I tell you what, buckle up, y'all out there, because this is going to be a fun ride here. Because that is, hey, and TJ, you got a teammate now. Like your Lakers now, you have a teammate here where you got some support with. When we tell you out your mind for thinking that the Lakers is going to be good. So there you go. You got Cuffs on your team.
Cuffs, you eat candy apples?
Oh, this guy.
What?
You eat candy apples?
Not candy apples.
Hey.
Caramel apples.
Yeah, that's still candy apples. Hey, TJ got a plug on them candy apples, them sweet tasting apples, you know what I mean? So, maybe he'll hook you up because y'all Laker buddies now. Y'all Laker brothers.
And then, for my birthday, Fox sent me some a bunch of cookies from Cookie Society, smashed those. Yeah, thank you, Fox. I appreciate it.